Good morning. Almost ready to start. Aloha, Robin, Roseanne, and Patrick. How is everyone this morning? Oh my gosh, it's the 23rd. The 23rd. It's hard to believe. I'm going to just adjust my screen a little bit, if you don't mind. There we go. Okay, so we'll be starting in about a minute. Hi, Angela. Oh my goodness. Everyone just relax. And we'll be starting in about a minute. Less than that now. Yes, Patrick, Santa is on his way, definitely. Definitely. Aloha, Diana. Aloha, Marion. We're almost ready to start. All right, 6 o'clock. Aloha, Robin, Roseanne, and Patrick, and Angela, and Diana, and Marion. Aloha, aloha. Let's take a deep breath. Let's let go. Please, I invite you to just be here in this moment, together in consciousness. Take another deep breath. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Just sense the moment, just this moment, no other moment, leaving behind the night, leaving behind what's before us, just being right here, right now. And I recognize that there is only one thing happening, and that is love, the power and presence of love, of God, of light, of energy, of source, right where I am. It is moving through me, as me, moving through each and every one of us as we meet here together in this time of Advent, awareness, definite vision, and expanding new thoughts. And I know that everything in this session is already accomplished and that we are in our highest place throughout. So I just surrender to it and allow this time to move through us as good as I release my word. And I just let it be so, and so it is. And so it is. So it's day 23, and we are approaching Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow, right? And I don't know, I know some of you were not brought up Catholic, some of you were brought up Jewish. Well, I was brought up Catholic, and I'm Christian Catholic, and I was brought up to believe that Jesus was born today and that I needed to worship him, and I needed to claim him as my savior so that I would be saved from my sins. But since I've been in the philosophy of New Thought, I understand Jesus in a different way. And I understand that, yes, he was a great, amazing man, and that he was a son of God, just like I am and you are. And that the only difference maybe between him and me, from what I know of the stories and of the feeling I get when I think about him, is that he was a total embodiment of God, that there was no separation, that he lived as God. And people will say, oh, well, look what happened to him, blah, 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 blah. Well, he also lived in the world of form. And there was a lot of violence going on in those days. And even like today, there's a lot going on. And great people sometimes threaten the authorities that be. And Jesus was one of those people. He was a rebel. And that doesn't make his life any less wonderful and amazing because he died by the execution of that day, which was crucifixion. And then we think about the other people, Martin Luther King and and Gandhi and all these people that died these violent deaths, and yet they were these great people who had a message for us. And that doesn't make their message any less because of that. So, but that's not really what I want to talk about. Just a preface to this idea of a savior, and this idea of the stages of consciousness, and this idea that Jesus was greater than I am, and that I need to look up to him when I know that I have everything within me to live my life just as he did. And in the science of mind, well, in the New Thought philosophy, there's something called the four stages of consciousness, or actually three stages. No, four. One of them is to me, one of them is by me, one of them is through me, and one of them is as me. Now, to me means that you're living your life thinking that things are happening to you, and it's called victim consciousness. And by me means that you think you're doing it all yourself. Basically, you're the one. You're doing it, and you're going to do it by God. And then through me is that you do believe that there's something that works through you, power, and you're allowing it to work through you to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish and live your life the way you want to live it. And then there's as me, and that's the highest state of consciousness, which just says the divine is moving as me, and there's no separation. And so I think if we really look at our life and look at the way we spend our time, and we look at these four stages of consciousness, we'll see that we do move between all of them. We move between to me, to by me, to through me, to as me. I don't think I'm too much into me very much anymore, but I do move to by me sometimes, thinking I got to get it done. Through me, I like to think that I spend most of my time there. And then as me, well, that's where I'm working toward, to really believe that, and be that. And I think that's where Jesus was. He was as me. And I think that's our example, because when we can be as me, know the divine is as me, there is no separation. Our lives are going to take on a whole new evolution. So think about that today as you're going through your day. Am I living to me? Am I living in a victim consciousness? Am I by me, thinking I have to get it all done and stressing myself out? Got to do it. Or am I working as through me and just allowing the power to work through me, the higher self to work through me? Or do I reach those moments of as me where I feel like there's no separation? And I think it's a good way to just kind of think about yourself and see how you move through the world. And as far as this man called Jesus that we're celebrating at this time, I think he is a savior in a way that he has um, given us an example of how to live, and how to love. And his ministry was all about love and healing, and all about being one with God, with the Father, as he called it, and that heaven was within us. He pointed inward. So let's go inward right now and just take these thoughts and realize that we can live as me, and really allow that today. Allow ourselves to live as me, spirit to move through as me, and see how our day is different. All right, so let's take a deep breath. Let's move into this moment, slowing our breathing down. Focusing on our heart. Taking another slow breath. Allowing ourselves to sink deeper. To not try to do anything, but to just sink into the safety of this present moment where we can live as me. Power and presence as me. No separation. Just for a moment. The surrender and an allowing. Enjoy your time for a few minutes here. And so just taking another deep breath, letting it out slowly, feeling ourselves going even deeper into this moment that's never been touched by anything, brand new, a field of energy, of unlimited potential, new in this moment. There is a birth of consciousness in this moment that moves through each and every one of us. It is a power and presence of love, of God, of Source that is everywhere present, in and through everything, as everything. Every blade of grass glistens with this power. Every sound of the wind is filled with the energy of God, of light, of love, beating my heart. And I know that for each and every one of us, we are powerful, we are love, we are the energy of God, of light, of love. The principle of love and law moves through us at all times. The divine presence moves through us, as us at all times. So as I contemplate these states of consciousness that I've spoken of today, I know that I am capable of the highest state of consciousness. I know that I am capable of surrendering to this power and allowing it to just move through me as me. That I have today to live moment by moment by moment, knowing that as I allow this power, this energy, as a reflection of who I am, emanating out into the world, I am living a greater life. And I know that for each and every one of us, we all have this capability, this ability to allow and surrender I know it's here within us, the peace, presence, the breath that we breathe is, and enjoy today in all its all the gifts of living as presence, the love. So I am grateful to know this and to know that it is happening right here and right now. It's already happened. All I'm doing is moving the clouds of resistance out of the way with my word. And all that's left is this energy and this power moving through and as me. So I get out of the way and I allow it to be. And I give gratitude for the gifts that it brings through my life and through each life here, uniquely, perfectly, and in just the right time, as I release my word, as I let it go, as I let it be, as we affirm. And so it is. And so it is. All right. So today is a beautiful big day for us. We get to let go and surrender, put all our whatever we have happening in our life on the altar of love, and allow it to just dissipate into the nothingness from which it came, or expand, whatever is our intention. So have a beautiful day, and wow, I'll see you tomorrow for the last day of our beautiful time together. Merry Christmas.